Hi guys, welcome. We are 3 days postpartum. We have a 3-day-old baby and we've had a couple of midwife visits at home, and unfortunately little baby boy is a bit jaundice and he isn't really feeding very well. He's very sleepy when he's feeding and he's not passing as much stuff in his nappies as he should be. So we are on our way back to the hospital to have him seen to by the jaundice people and see the infant feeding team to help us get him all healthy and nice. But here he is, sleeping in his car seat on the way, like a little angel. Looks adorable. So yeah, these past couple of days and nights have been pretty tough, very tiring, and he's been an upset little boy, but we're so in love and we're still really happy, even though it's hard having a newborn. Hi guys! So it's been a little while since the last clip. We are now 10 days postpartum. I think last time we were 3 days postpartum when we filmed last. You last saw us going into the neonatal follow-up clinic to get him checked out for his jaundice levels. So I've got a few notes here that I've made so that I can remember what the hell I'm talking about, because my brain is mush. So yeah, I'm going to recap you on what has happened since then with the whole situation. So we went into the clinic and had a little light put on his head, just here, yeah, and they like dab it on a few times and it gives a reading, and then they have to plot it on a chart to see whether he is on the treatment line or below the treatment line. So if he was on the treatment line, he would have had to go in the incubator and stay in hospital. So thankfully that wasn't the case. He was below the treatment line, and he'd lost 10% of his birth weight, which is average still, but the higher end of average. So we had to see somebody to talk about a feeding plan to up his milk intake so that he can gain his weight back and flush the jaundice out of his system. So we were told, I was breastfeeding from the first couple of days, which I was planning on doing while the colostrum was there, and then changing to exclusively pumping after the milk came in. So we were told to carry on breastfeeding and do a breastfeed every 3 hours, and then to express some after each feed and offer it to him as like a top up to make sure he was getting enough breast milk, because he wasn't taking it all himself because he was too drowsy.
And he wasn't having enough wet and pooey nappies to flush out the jaundice, so we really needed to get him to go to the bathroom more.
Yeah, and he had such an upset tummy, bless him, because I think he just wasn't feeding enough because he was too tired to feed. Yeah. So he must have been really hungry. And that's why he was having such disturbed sleep as well, and we were having such disturbed sleep too, because he wasn't settling because his tummy hurt. So yeah, that's that. So we had another appointment with the midwife, day 5, to see how his weight gain was going, and we got there and she weighed him, and we were really pleased to find out that he gained back half of what he lost. So his birth weight was £7.4. He went down to £6.9, and then by day 5 he was back up to £6.14. Is that right? Yeah. So that's loads. They said they like to see like a 60-gram increase at least, but he gained like over 100 grams. So that was really good, and the midwife was pleased. And by that point he'd started feeding a bit better because the milk had come in and stuff. So that was good news. And then she said, I want to make another appointment to come and see you on day 8 and weigh him again and see how that's going. So she did that. She came over on day 8 and weighed him, and he gained a couple more percentage that he'd lost. He went up to £7 1.5, and she was really happy with that, and she asked me about his dirty nappies and things, and they were getting more. But then she wanted to have a look at him in the daylight to see how yellow he was looking still. And she said that she thought he looked a little bit more yellow than the last time that she saw him on day 5. And she asked me what I thought, and I said I thought he looked a little less yellow, but she was a bit concerned and wanted us to go back to the hospital to have another test, another light chest on his forehead, to check it again. So we had to go back to the hospital that day. We were waiting around for quite some time before he got checked, weren't we?
Yeah. So when we finally got seen to, she did the test and she plotted it on the chart and it showed that it had slightly decreased, which was a good sign.
Yeah.
She also said that by 2 weeks of age, if the jaundice is still there, then you will have to be referred to the children's hospital to get more tests done, because there are some other types of jaundice that can be quite serious, but they're very rare. And she said, you know, possibly it's probably not that, because breastfed babies tend to hold on to jaundice a little bit more longer than formula fed for some reason. She didn't really say, but I'm guessing that it's because formula fed babies go to the bathroom more.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So it's looking like possible that is what we're going to have to do, and just get these tests done, and hopefully they come back fine, and we just have to wait it out.
Yeah, it's a blood test, the next one that they have to do at the children's hospital.
Yeah.
Yes, so we've got 4 days until we're at 2 weeks, so if by then he's not got rid of it, then we probably will be in the hospital with him. So it's been a hectic week since the last time we updated you, but he's definitely improving and putting on some timber, feels a bit heavier now. So that's really good, and I'm happy that he's gaining the weight and he's getting the dirty nappies that he wasn't before. But yeah, it's been very tiring,
emotional.
Yeah. You know, we've been worried about him, but he's doing well.
I want to hopefully start to do more footage of him, you know, more vlogs, and show him now that we're kind of getting into more of a routine and we feel a bit settled.
Yeah, it's just been hard to pick up the camera this past 10 days.
No motivation at all.
Yeah, we've just been so exhausted.
Yeah.
And obviously we've been loved up and wanting to spend time with our new baby and stuff, because he's so cute, as you can see. But yeah, as you might be able to see as well, he's still very sleepy, which I know newborns are, but jaundice babies are extra sleepy, so yeah, that's the update. Oh, thank you for all your lovely comments on the birth vlog. It's been so nice reading them the past few days since we put it up. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's a good one. It's my favourite video that we've got up on our channel, of course.
Yeah. We plan on doing another video about that, the labour and delivery of the baby.
Yes.
With Erin talking to you guys about how she felt and how it went.
Yeah, and Jodie's going to tell you about how she felt from her perspective and being the supporter and seeing her wife in labour. So yeah, that'll probably be the next video going up.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know this one wasn't exactly a very fun video, but if you did enjoy it anyway, then give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. And if you're new, then subscribe to see more of this little beauty. The end.
Yes. Bye guys.
Bye.